Okay, all right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're here with Pokopia. Actually, to be honest, I had this on because I was trying to do like a daily login type of thing. And then I just realized that the music is just such a vibe that I was like, let's just kind of have this as the opening real quick. What was I gonna do? I was gonna try to figure that bit out with the stream. I was kind of hoping it wouldn't really cause issues, but here we are again. So here's my attempt number 2 to have this thing unmute. I think it's just because, oh, maybe I just had to change it to stream mix. All right, well, I can't really undo it again, but yeah, okay. So I'm pretty much done over what I was doing over here. Don't worry about this too much. Today's not the day. Just know that I've been making some very, very slow progressions with this game. And, you know, I'm not gonna rush it. I'm not gonna rush it. At least I'll try not to. Curiosity will definitely get to me at all times. Anyway, shouts to Ibrahim and anybody else who's jumping in on stream for chat and everything. So let me just go and close that. Oh, real quick pickup for today. This came in from Limited Run. I did the order like back in November. I totally forgot about it, but it's East versus Trails of Sky, the alternative saga. So it's pretty much just a kind of a battle arena thing, just mix matching two like Falcom IPs. So yeah, I had to get that one, and it finally showed up. My only advice, if you ever try to get something from Limited Run, is one, the shipping. Always be aware of that. You might think it's like $40, $35, but in actuality, it's actually $50. We include all of that together. I made the decision because they had a Hi-Fi Rush, and I wanted that physical, but also I was like, I can't be spending more money on video games right now, considering like March is such a... I'm already spending quite a bit just on video games alone. I'm trying to keep it down to just like one game per month at the very least, but that was kind of near impossible. I wanted to get both versions of Fire Red and Leaf Green on Switch so I could just like mess around with the connectivity there, like from here on and onward. And then what else? Oh yeah, Pokopia. So yeah, that was an issue. I don't know what's going on in April though. I mean, there's the Mario movie. I am looking forward to that, but that's not a video game. It's based off of a video game series, but no. But as far as games are involved, I think that might be a free month. So I think I might be okay. All this budgeting, dude. But yeah, for those jumping in, the main goal here is to get that shiny Virizion just within that building, or the square within it. And I mean, this is technically the third but dedicated second stream to doing the shiny hunt. We got all the parameters set up. Now it's just a matter of whether it'll show or not. I should also see if I can move the chat. We are multi-streaming here, but this is a pretty relaxed stream for a multi-stream, so not much. It's pretty much just it's a glorified just chatting featuring Pokemon Legends ZA. Should I just have this like playing in the background while like we do podcasts or something like that? That's interesting. Like, wait, that's kind of a... Nah, but like, would it? I know that if I brought that up, I think one of us might be like interested in trying that out, or would be down otherwise. I think it'd be Anaya, and I think he would want to actually have Tekken playing in the background as he's trying to chat up a storm. But I think he also might be super concentrated on that, so that might not be a good idea after all. Maybe the idea isn't to actually like have people play games. Moreover, it might be better just to have some gameplay footage playing. Like that one mobile game that like will literally play. Well, actually, that was part of the analytics. I don't see that anymore. I don't know if that's still a thing, but if you're on TikTok, for example, you'll scroll through and you'll see like talking head videos of any particular kind, and then that game is just like rolling through at the very bottom. I think it's called Subway something. But yeah, I don't see that anymore. That's probably a good thing. Also, just double checking out audio. I think audio is generally good. I mean, I don't really need to have like my voice booming in this one. Oh, hold on. It's time to lock in. Face the music. Actually, I have no idea what the plan would be if we got this shiny Virizion now. But I've updated the thumbnail to show every single shiny I've encountered so far. No. Play that funky music. Okay, that's enough. All right, start again. I was like, what the hell is playing right now? And it's like, oh, shoot. They're just built different with that track. It continues. Maybe I should have kept count of all the resets game-wise, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it makes sense if you were actually counting it, you know? It's like that one Absol shiny hunt that I was attempting to do. That would have made sense because I actually could see it. I will say though, the original method for shiny hunting here, that's the fastest. 100%. It's so crazy. Because the spawn rate just, the refresh rate's crazy. Here, not as much. Like if I were to go from this point to all the way in here to the tree, I think I can do like maybe 3, 4 instances and I can actually hear it. I don't know if I'm gonna hear it over here though. That's the one thing I just don't know about. But I'm pretty prepared for the long run. There's still some things I want to do in this game outside of the shiny hunts. So I gotta commit. Other than that, how's everyone doing this nice Wednesday? It's Wednesday. I get paid tomorrow. I get paid tomorrow. It's nice, but it's also like, it's rough. I'll give you guys an update on financials. Not much to go, oh geez, what the hell was that? I'm not sure if, did it crash for you guys or slow down in any way? I think it slowed down a little bit on OBS, but I didn't notice it as far as the actual game being displayed. We should be all right. Cody, how's it going? How's Wednesday treating you? But yeah, there's not really much updates on the financials. It's actually pretty quiet, which I think is actually a good thing. They say that the boring bits for investing is actually a sexy thing in the sense that it grows and you're not trying to touch that portfolio. But I've also got like the bug to try to, what's the word, capitalize on it as best as possible. But my form of that is just through an option trading ETF and some crypto here and there. And I mean, if you guys have been following the market, it's been kind of sideways and just like the kind of normal way. I just try not to think about it. But I do end up having to like just calculate real quick, like, okay, what's 75% of like the pay this week? Okay, now shove that all into that. And it's always going to be fluctuating because right now I'm in a period where I can do quite a bit of overtime. Not today though. Today was kind of like, oh god, I felt something weird about myself and I was like, I think I should take a break. It's a surprise I'm live. Well, if I'm going to be doing shiny hunts... Wait. Save it right now. I can't believe it. Let's go. I think I want to go for the sports ball. Or, you know, this is also kind of an interesting one too. You want to just try fastball? Hell yeah. Let's go. Quickly. To the victory bell. Fast as in that was the fastest shiny hunt for a legendary I've had in a while. But I also want to catch the other guy. Safari? Where's my Safari? Or where is it? I was gonna say, why am I struggling with that? Uh-oh. Okay, cool. I did it. We do another clip of that. I can't believe it. Oh, hey. Wait. I haven't recovered quite yet. I'm still kind of in shock over the entire thing. Okay, where is it? Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad I'm done with that. So, even though within this roster we got a Weepinbell, the Virizion, and the Victory Bell. It's the same about the Pan Sage, but I couldn't really risk like that timer on that. So, let me see if I can how did I do? Yeah, okay, there we go. And then just move them to the shiny box for now. Hold on, what was I gonna do? I guess I was gonna check stats on them. It's just been a hot minute. Give me a second. There we go. So nothing on this one. This one just kept popping up, so I was wondering if there was anything about this one. I'll give the marking though. Here you go. But you? So that's attack, the special attack, and then also speed. That's actually pretty nice. And then what are the moves for this one? Horn Leech, Aura Sphere, Bounce, take down all that stuff. Okay. Sounds good to me. I actually don't really know the full stats distribution, so what's good? Where is it? Hold on, is there new themes? Sorry, I was looking at the Switch themes. We might look at that in a little bit. Where is it? I think it's here we go. And then just looking real quick. Oh wow. It's evenly split when it comes to attack and special attack. But oddly enough, the biggest stat here is the special defense, which I guess you can actually see right over there. Okay, not bad, not bad. I feel like I'm compelled to have this be carried along. But I don't know. I don't know why I don't know. I say we should just bring it along. Maybe it could just take the place of Meganium for a little bit. Even though there'll be like a dual fighting type on the team. It's temporary, so it should be, oh geez. Our team lineup here is kind of stacked over, so I think I should try to make some room. Damn, slow bro, slow king. I think I was trying to like set up the national deck stuff or the living decks. So why don't we just place Meganium right here for now? Actually, I have too many fighting types now I think about it. Too many. I was gonna say, is there a way for us to just kind of exchange real quick? I guess we could probably move a couple Pokemon here and there on the team. Maybe. I do still have this this Bulbasaur. Well, actually, no, wait, hold on. I'm so fixated on trying to like get a team comp going on here, but I don't really need to. I guess if anything, we could bring the Clefable. Clefable is what was it? It's online viable here, so yeah, I'll just bring them over. But do I have enough to, I guess, max it out? I am over here, so also I place a marker right there for the encounter, so I can know for sure. The hyper training. Let's do it. Which one? Wow, really? What are you missing out on? Oh, just that one? Okay. How many? I have, oh. I might need to do more of the online stuff after all. That's, oh wait, I guess I would be using all of them at that point. I would have otherwise just let go of like one of the attack or special attack, but okay. Oh god. All right. Focus up, focus up. Now the question then is, how should I raise this one? He does have some pretty high HP, so I am thinking about that. I feel like that's a little bit better off when it comes to competitive. I don't even know if I want to bring into the competitive scene. I don't even know if it's allowed. I guess we'll find out. Should we just go ahead and level it up first? I say yes. Maybe like 11 of that. I have to be careful though, because I don't really have a lot of the candies that I'm used to in the other games. Should I just... Yeah, maybe I should just go ahead and bump it all the way up. Okay, and then I have to buy some more stuff. And then we have to go through this whole entire cycle again. I guess I'll buy... How much? I was gonna say, I'm covering up how much money I have. I only have like 400,000. I mean, that's pretty good anyway. How many do I have? 8? Oh boy. We're kind of... Oh wow. I don't have a lot. I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe I should really think about the movesets for this one. What would I want for a grass fighting type? There's not that many actually like that. What does Sacred Sword do? It moves in order any stat changes affecting its targets. Oh, actually that's kind of nice. And the sword stance is pretty nice. So maybe just Air Slash is kind of cool, but let's change that to Horn Leech. Yeah. I think a physical build is in order. That's what I think. Let me review the move set again. It also can learn other moves here too. It can learn Mystical Fire? That's wild. Not much else. Well, actually, no. Sorry, that's Clefable. I was gonna say, what the? Seed Bomb. Okay, that's actually pretty promising. Although it's a barrage of it. Interesting. Now, I don't think I really used it a lot. Maybe Brick Break? No, well, Yeah, I am definitely eyeballing it more for just physical stuff. So maybe that is indeed the move. R's asking, bro, I need some help. What do you need help on? X scissors? Maybe. I should really have checked the actual movesets themselves. I mean, that's pretty good. It's just the cooldown time you gotta worry about. I think this is a pretty solid set. Yeah, I'll keep it. So Slowking for the Pokedex, can you help me? Yeah, sure, I can do that. We do have a Slowking over here. Somewhere. Actually, let me do my thing real quick, and yeah, we can do something. So, yes, on the attack there. I was thinking putting some speed into this one, but I'm like, well, actually, you know, maybe it's better and smarter to go with special defense. I mean, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll work with that. Just because I have a lot of it. And then whatever's less, I'll just put that into speed. Or maybe HP. Cool. All right, fully built. All right. I guess I'll save it there. It'll also just save whenever I'm just do whatever. Shoot. How did we? I think it was just link play, right? And then we just do a regular link trade and everything. Far away, people. Give it a second. It's connecting. All right. I'll give you just a random code: 45213698. How about that? I'll give you a second. I was like, let me just go through it like 545213698. He said, wait. Tell me. Swear to me that you're not just like you're booting up your Switch 2 right now or Switch 1. Hold on. I actually haven't booted it up at all yet. Actually, will it just kind of stay like that for a little bit? I guess we'll find out. Which Pokemon do you need? Good question. I actually don't know. I think I'm pretty solid. I guess they'll also tell you if there's any that like the respective person is missing. Let me find my Slowking just to make it fair. And simulate the entire thing. I think it's at the very end. I saw it at the very end. Like 30? There we go. Here, offering up. Wait, isn't that the... I was gonna say, wait, isn't that the same Pokemon that's given to you? Yeah, I'll probably need that Slowking. So we'll just do a trade back after this. So funny. I'm playing Pokopia and like I got Slowking to show up in a spawn, and I just took a photo of it just sitting on like a full like queen size bed. Hold on, all right, let's trade you back. Can I stay on your stream? Yeah, that's totally fine. It'd be crazy if I had, well, I guess there's technically some guardrails on other streams depending on like who it is and they want to make sure it's a legitimate person. I think you're a legitimate person, so I think it's all good. I was just doing the shiny hunt for Virizion and I just wrapped up on it. Although I was fully expecting it to be like a week long, if not then onwards type of process, but I guess we're okay. Okay. Just hop out real quick. Oh yeah, mystery gift thing. Is there something going on? Oh right. The Garchomp Z. Right. I totally forgot. Meet the conditions to find a pocket of hyperspace where you can obtain the Garchomp Knight Z stone, which actually perfect because I do have one Garchomp for it. Do you want to stop now? Yes. Although, wait, where would I find it? I guess it might be like an extra quest. Or maybe. I still gotta do a couple of these side quests stuff. Oh, you know what? It is a hyperspace thing, so it should just show up somewhere around here. Yeah, like right there. Might be what we're looking for. I think it's time to go. Yeah, I was afraid that I'd just be spending forever and never get the Garchomp, like, Z stone. Wait, do I have... It looks like I don't really need much as a donut, so... I could just do a throwaway one, if I have one, like that. Oh no. No, they're all modified for this. I'll be right back. I'll just make whatever. I'm not even gonna try to like save span that. Not to do a lot of that actually. Oh man, look at all the berries. This would be for the actual like berry hunting, right? Okay, let's not. I guess we don't really need to use anything crazy, so I could just focus on just doing whatever. I'll be up anyway, so whatever. Sure. All right. Let's make our way over. I think it's kind of difficult for me to complete some of the side quests if I need to go hunting for certain Pokemon types, but I guess I could just re-roll it every single time with a bench involved. Uh-oh. I guess we'll find out if that is indeed this little side quest. It is. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad, right? Guess we'll find out. I guess it's not like we're catching like a legendary Pokemon like we did with the other one. Uh-oh. Damn, just like that? Just like that. Oh, you know what? I just realized that like the best Pokemon for this is pretty underleveled, but it's okay. We're not trying to aim for that. I'll have to look at the stats later. That's not very nice. Actually, this kind of takes a lot of hits. I might want to swap out, actually. Where'd all light go? There we go. Now we're talking. Give it a second. You got it. Nice. And we're done. And it actually counts towards the journal stuff. So can't be mad at that. Let me out. Let me in. Let me in. It seemed like that's more of a special based Garchomp. I guess we'll find out. Okay. So regular stats 108, 130, 95, 80, 85, 102, and then its actual mega form is 108, 170, 115, 120. Wow. 95 and 92. But what about the Z? 108, 130, 85, 141, 85, and 151. Oh man. So it's pretty fast. Okay. Fast special attacker. Not bad, but it's like I feel like the difference between, you know, Mega Garchomp and then Mega Garchomp Z is not too crazy, but it is definitely crazier from Garchomp 1 to just all that. Kind of makes you want to raise a special base one. Although I guess to be fair, not a bad idea just to like have a Garchomp like this. I've just been using like Life Orb on it. It's definitely been eating away at it. Not a lot of like actual special attack moves here, so you'd actually need to teach it. There's Draco Meteor though. I'll think about that actually. What's going on? Dr. Fruit Snack, is it okay to say I'm an OG Gen 5 fan and Gen 4 guys won't swarm me? I think it's okay. I like Gen 4, but like Gen 5 is also cool too. I think my only issue with Gen 5 is like I never really liked the art style, or not the art style, I guess the presentation for it on DS. It was definitely pushing. It was pushing the DS to the very brink. And then it felt like a breath of fresh air with Gen 6. And then literally the gen after that was like, oh, this is actually feeling like a full 3D like art style. I mean, it was by definition. Is that King Putt Putt? Crazy. Maybe I should. I was thinking about it. But I like the multi-purpose tool for Garchomp here. Garchomp Z is cool, but I feel like with my moveset, a Garchomp Z or Mega Garchomp by itself would be totally fine. But hey, it's cool. Cool to have options. Okay, so what am I working on now? Well, pretty much now that I've gotten the Virizion now, it's just a matter of doing some of these battles. Ah, okay. I guess I'll be making my way over there. I got my start there with Black 2, and I got on my DS Lite from my dad, who bought it at Kmart. A light. Okay. I do like the DS Lites. Those guys are elite as far as like battery preservation. It's insane, dude. I recently, well, not recently, it was a couple years ago. I bought a DS Lite secondhand. It was dirty as hell, but I cleaned it up, and you know, aside from it just having like a kind of a yellowish touchscreen, it was pretty good. It was in pretty decent condition. But at that point, I think I'm just trying to reclaim like my childhood by just buying all the things I never had. It ends up kind of being a low-key waste of money. On paper. But the fact that I kind of fulfilled that, I was like, okay, I'm okay with it. Let me go into the box. And if we're gonna just do like the mega battle thing, let me just go ahead and swap some folks here. Yeah, I have to make my way. Making my way downtown, walking fast. That backwards compatibility is great. That's true. Do you know how to play Splatoon offline in Nintendo? That's kind of difficult. I think the only thing you could do is just play through the offline mode or the single player experience. You could probably do that. I don't know if it's mandatory though with Splatoon to be online at all times, even when, you know, it's kind of whatever. Just like a single player experience. So I'm actually not entirely sure about that one. Shoot, I don't really have. I got the berry powder ones, I got the sparkling power ones, and I got catch power, but I kind of don't want to do that. William, how's it going? How's Wednesday treating you? Halfway through the week? It doesn't really feel like it, does it? At least not for me. Oh wait, but I got Friday off. I could just do whatever. The last Friday day off I had, I went to this chicken place, and I got it was pretty much just to treat myself. So I got like this large, fully loaded thing, and it was literally just fries at the bottom, mac and cheese on top, and then like a selection of like their wings on top. And it was like, well, to be honest, I could have just like, those could have been just separated pieces, but nah, I just went with like the full thing. And for one of the few times in my life, I couldn't quite finish that. I was like, what happened? What happened to me? Okay, so I guess I'll just kind of go crazy here. Yeah, if it's just gonna be like a battle type situation, then I don't have to. Well, actually, I have plenty of those, so it's fine. Everything's going well. Thank you for asking. I love your smile. It's amazing. Oh, don't. Oh, stop. Thank you. I might go back there again. Reclaim my rightful title as the guy who always puts it away. Which can be taken a whole bunch of ways. But in that context, it's just to finish all the food on my plate. I probably should have made some more. And I think I would have just went with defense-oriented ones because those are the ones I'm not using. Yeah. I can make a couple of these. Why do I have 70 of those? Anyway, sorry, let me double check with everybody. I almost equally liked X and Y, but I prefer Y for Yveltal. I chose Yveltal. I'm always the one who picks like the secondary title. I guess I'll make the same one, but with different buffs. Okay, whatever. And then make another one. Also shiny hunting, nice. Mario, hopefully you're doing just fine, as I just did. Hopefully by just checking out this stream, your luck will also be with you if you're shiny hunting, say, the legendaries. Some of the legendaries, because some of them are indeed locked behind that. It's really the Swords of Justice, and then Latios and Latias. I think that's it. I do like Xerneas as like, just because of the timing of everything. That was the first time that fairy types were introduced, Gen 6, and right off the bat, it's a legendary like Pokemon. I guess my only thing I didn't like about Gen 6 in that case was because there's something weird about the stat distributions. I felt like they were, they weren't really min-maxing on them. They kind of like spread out almost near evenly with Xerneas and Yveltal. But I think I think I've forgiven them because Gen 7 was like min-maxing like crazy. I was like, whoa. Vikavolt has how much SP, like, special attack? Crazy. Anyway, what was I doing? I was over here. It's such a long way. Could I just maybe... I could just probably... I forget where I'll be, like, from here. Other side. I know it was a small feature, but I love the milk and coffee shops in Sun Moon. Oh shoot, I forgot about those. I kind of blitzed through it, to be honest. I really should have like taken my time with that game, and you know I have a new file with it. It's just now it's taking forever for me to actually play through it. All right, hold on. I want snow beef. It was over here? Okay, yeah, it was over here. So let's do this. You know what? XOI had it right with that boutique shop music. It's so good. It's so good. They changed nothing about it in this game. As intended, actually. I guess it doesn't really matter which way, but... Oh, sorry. That was the B button. But yeah, alright. I keep forgetting this thing actually has the mega form. Crazy. What was your first Pokemon game? It was Pokemon Red. Yeah, it was... I forget how old I was around the time because... It was 1996, right? Or something like that. Maybe? No, I might be thinking about Mario 64. Because that was recently on the Nintendo Today app. Nice, nice, nice. Just keep going. Just cycling through all of them. Okay, cool. I thought for a second I might have to like break concentration and start sprinting. But yeah, so we were gifted Pokemon. Yeah, actually, you know what? It had to been like later on because it was two Game Boys for myself and my brother, and we got copies of Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, and Gold version. Crazy. You know, now I think about it, like that must have been like a lot in one foul swoop. Crazy. Hey, the berries I need. Especially the first one. Kaseb? Okay, so what do we need now? Well, it'd be good to actually catch some mons that I don't have registered or that are part of the side quest. I guess if anything, we could totally bring out Ceruledge. I don't know. And I guess I don't know what to be crazy about. I just have to choose one, and then I have to get a Farfetch, so normal flying type, and then it's a Viper and a Feebas, and I just have to do this. The Tatsugiris, that's gonna be kind of annoying, and Mimikyu, and then whatever this is, I don't even know. Love story of Gen 5 with the fight of truth versus ideals. N, Teen Plasma, gets this, Kyurem, the end game. You know, they were cooking with that story. It was actually kind of surprising. Kind of a change in how everything was playing out. Oh, look, we do shiny hunts for Bulbasaur if I had the appropriate thing. Not really liking the selection here, to be honest. The ice types. There's some normal types over here. I guess I could just try my luck over there. Just see if there's a Farfetch showing up. Maybe. Yeah. Also, I say that it had like Kogias like story, which is why I liked it. Really now, I think about watching Kogias here and there. I don't know why I haven't really quite committed to that. What guy is it? It has to be on the other side here, please. Yes. In fact, it's probably right here. Cool. I probably need to change stuff out here in the box. Do I have any catching ones? I do. Nothing crazy. Although it wouldn't be nice to use it on the appropriate typing. I guess I should just do that. Maybe just make a buttload of those ones. Sorry, I just keep jumping back and forth on it now. its peak. Not like the same 24/7 fighting animes out there. Ah, I see. Where there's plot substance, not just, you know, fighting simulator. You know, but to be honest, we all kind of, I mean, maybe not all of us, but maybe a good number of us have like grown up with just like battle anime, and it's just sometimes you just need that. Oh, hold on. The home we feel got, was it Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, as well as Monster Hunter Stories 3. Capcom's cooking with their lineup of their IPs, I should say. Okay, so more caching. Do I have a 95 on? Yeah, I do. It's this one. Yeah, I'll kind of hop between the two. Sure. I won't even save for it. Big haul. There we go. Kind of like that. Can I make one more? Maybe one more. Okay, I can't do it anymore. All right, I'm done. Oh, actually, I could just warp over. Okay, so, I mean, kind of down with this one. It is a 4-star, so what I'll probably just do is, just in case, I want to make sure we get the win on this. Healing. Thank you. I was trying to list out some of the Pokemon, or not Pokemon, some of the anime I've been watching as well, but to be honest, I don't know why I can't actually like pull up their names right now. Watch out, Pinsir. Watch out. Everybody watch out. I'm moving. I totally missed it, my bad. The anime tackles those injustices in the society. Oh, those ones. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I am enjoying Freerun, though. Actually, a lot. In fact, during the first season, that and Delicious, was it Delicious in Dungeon? Those are two animes that really stuck out to me. I actually really liked the fantasy take on them. Even if it wasn't like the main thing about it. I mean, I guess you can't really have the show without like the fantasy aspect of it. But I like how like they were differently told, I guess, if that makes sense. Yeah, it isn't just action. There's also like deep camaraderie. There's also like the general theming in the first like couple episodes as well. It's also pretty silly when it wants to be. But when it comes to the action, they just cook. No crumbs. And I'm like, damn, they really did it. Oh, shoot. I wasn't expecting us to be in a really tight sewer area, but okay. Okay, so wait, what do I need? The floating Pokeballs is per usual. I gotta catch one normal type Pokemon and then catch 3 species of Pokemon. That's not too bad. Yeah, we can do it. I'll fight all of you. Let's do it. Uh-oh, that was enough. Oh, hold on. You just do that. Cool. I totally forgot. I didn't change my my box, did I? Now they're just gonna be taking over wherever they want to. Actually, you know what? If it's 3 here, oh shoot, they kind of populate into my living decks, which isn't all the way done, so they're just gonna be sprinkled here and there. Good news is it's just Pidgeot. And just confirm. Yeah. Oh my god. They're just kind of sitting in the back over there. Here, just put them right here. Oh yeah, I got to actually do that at some point. Oh shoot, they're all kind of like all over the place. It should be okay, but yeah. First I did think it was gonna be like Lord of the Rings. That's fair. Damn, Garchomp. Oh, this king's gone. Very nice, very nice. I do need to catch some more stuff. Does it also lose health here? It does. Watch out, Garchomp. It's gonna not absolutely destroy him. Just... Okay. Let's just be very careful here. Oh. What? Oh god, why do they have crunch on them? You calm down. I was gonna say, why did I aim for Mewtwo right there? Cool. We are a-okay. Oh, we're done. That was really fast. I'll have to see where the other ones are. What was that Pokemon, though? I'll check later. Hey, relax. Don't make me use this. Too late, I'm using it. Ah, hell. I didn't even realize how much I was getting. They definitely reward you by participating a lot here. I have so much time. What are we doing? I wish I got the Farfetch. Oh, another one showed. Very nice. That was a lot. By any chance, any of them like really, really good? There's one. It definitely helps on resources just to have them like that. Oh, we have one that's best over here, best over here. Okay, okay. But where are the Pokemon over here, though? It looks like Staravia's then, as it was shown. Oh, hey, you got something over here. Hold on. That's not very nice. I'm leaving, I'm leaving. It really is just like the 3. I mean, I guess that's fine too, but I wasn't really looking for any of these ones. Funny enough, they all have mega forms. So we got Mega Pidgeot over there, Mega Kangaskhan, and then we also have the new Mega Staraptor lineup. So not bad, not bad. Although I'm not really particularly like looking for them now. Alright, I guess we'll just make our way out. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Ice types here. What's another one I'm watching? I just watched the new one. It's weird. I'm not sure how people feel about it. I think everyone's on spectrum, right? I don't mind there being English dub. I don't mind watching English dub, I should say. If it's just something where it's just simulcast and it's just like I'm on Crunchyroll and I just click on the anime, watch episode 1. If it's just automatically like dubbed, then I don't really mind that unless there's a lot of reading involved. In which case, if they don't dub it properly, as in like they don't show the appropriate subtitles, because sometimes that's locked behind the subtitle version. So for the English audio, they don't show that bit of subtitle stuff, and it's like, I don't get the context. So I'm like, okay, let me just watch it like subtitle in that case. But if it's not necessary, then yeah, I'll tune into the dub. So right now, the show that I just watched. And it's funny because you know what? The title that makes you think it's going to be like themed like this, it kind of doesn't feel like that. Where's my little watch history, I suppose? I guess this will work. It's called An Adventurer's Daily Grind at Age 29. There's 10 episodes. Oh wow, there's 10 episodes. You know what? It's kind of more of a slice of life thing. I think, if anything, slice of life to a certain extent. About a guy who I guess is like aging further out there. He's got quite the reputation, but he comes across a little girl and essentially like adopts her. So I guess that's where like the adulthood happens there. Is that he can't just chill anymore. Now he has a kid. But I was actually taken aback because episode 7, maybe 7, 9, because I think they're 2 episodes ahead, depending on like when you actually check it out. But the episode I just watched in dub, some stuff just happened. And you know what? I kind of like anime that will not just like play it, you know, tongue-in-cheek like, where like there's some stuff that happens here and there, but it ultimately doesn't matter. It almost feels episodic until you get to the actual like plot development stuff. This feels kind of like that, but they just shifted quite a bit by incurring something that is pretty permanent going forward. So it's like, oh shoot, and all of a sudden like I'm immediately intrigued, because it's like, okay, what do they do now? This is all weird. Common types, I mean, I guess it could just be anything, but it's like dark types, steel types, and then there's Scyther right there. Okay. Okay. I should get this one because it has Chime Echo. But it's also 3 stars, so I don't really feel like it. I feel like I should just go and maybe do a throwaway donut just for that. So weird. I haven't really been tuning into a lot of like anime. I mean, hell, there's oops. Sorry, that was a flick of the wrist. The wrist. You know, I should watch Fate Strange Fake, because yeah, it's kind of more actiony here and there, but like it's cool. I haven't really stuck with the Fate series since, you know, Unlimited Blade Works. So I think this might be the little thing, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Also, they do have a score with Sawano, so I was like, oh shoot. No, they're cooking with this one now. All right, so let me just... I'll try to play it simple here. And then, okay, that's too much. Let me dial it a little bit more. Maybe here, and then here, and here. Here. Oh shoot, I'm out of that one. Out of that one. How about, okay, we're good. I just need something very simple. But not over the top. I'll take it. And then it's just wherever the hell it is. Oh, it's over here. I'll just Pokemon Center. This is the closest one. Just for a soft reset in case. Also, 9:29. Just checking the time. Doesn't feel like we streamed for long, right? We only streamed for like an hour and 10 minutes. Oops. We used to stream a little bit longer, like about 2 hours, but things have been getting in the way. And when I mean by things, I mean like scheduling and everything. Although I was free today. No overtime this time around. Okay, so I have to just warp over here. Well, are we on points? 70 points, so and so. What's the team looking like? Well, MD, right now we just got Lucario here. We got Mewtwo that's been helping out since the beginning of the DLC. Garchomp's been helping out for certain bits here and there. The starter for Alligator. The Virizion that we just caught as a shiny. That took a little bit, but not too bad. Actually, all things considered, it was actually pretty solid. And then I just kind of threw in Clefable for balancing, but also I wasn't going to really use Clefable. It's mainly for online play. But otherwise, we're just kind of chilling with whoever we got. Should probably change the box here. I don't know, maybe I should rock a Kangaskhan one of these days. Anyway, let me... Which one was it? Yeah, it was this one. Alright, we just want to catch whatever we don't have. In this case, it's Chimecho. Yeah, I'm glad that some of the Pokemon are not shiny locked, so we're able to get this one going. Oh, we got quite a bit of Curlias. Oh, hey, catch Kadabra. That's crazy, but also doable. You gotta be kidding me. All right, get over here. Help us. All right. I'll actually it'd probably be faster if I just went out this way. The weird thing is I don't really use Virizion. To be honest, I don't really use a lot of the legendaries in main playthroughs. I used to do it here and there, but nowadays it's just like the team's just so jam-packed with like whoever I want. I would say though this Chimecho, my favorite legendaries are from Ruby and Sapphire, and that's Kyogre and Groudon. I like their designs a lot. I like their solo typings a lot. Their abilities are dope, and I don't know. It's just maybe it's just because it's like it's so simple of a design. It just works. And then before that would be like Ho-Oh and Lugia. I love those designs, even though they're both birds, so they got that flying attribute to them. Still love them. I love actually, what was it in Gold and Silver? You can get both of them. I thought that was super dope. I think that's right. Because you get one in the story, and then the other one, you just beat the game, and you'll eventually have access to it. Something like that. Also, sorry, double checking. Feraligatr is over here. I legit thought he said Cash Kadabra. First thing I like Gen 5 legendaries, mostly the box art ones. Ah, that's fair. You know, to be fair, they also have very, like, eye-catching, just simple color palette designs. So in this case, it is, what is it? Reshiram Zekrom. Actually, yeah, you know what? I do like them quite a lot, too. Wait a minute. They kind of cook with Zekrom, but I do like Reshiram. Wait a minute. Hold on. I was gonna say, can you see me? I guess Chime Echo just doesn't really care. That's the thing. Cool. Oh, I thought you were sitting down. I was like, oh my god. It's pretty cute. I just gotta find a Kadabra. But like where? Huh. Gold and Silver, you can get both, but you get the one box art earlier in lower levels. So since I had Soul Silver, I'd get Lugia before getting the glimpse at Ho-Oh. Ah, yeah, okay. Glad that the more recent gen actually does it too. And the crazy thing is, with Fire Red and Leaf Green available on Switch, if you get that, then they've essentially coded that game to whatchamacallit. They coded that game to give you the tickets for both, so you can catch them there. And they aren't shine locked, so some people are going crazy like that. Will I do it though? I mean, if I had like some free time, I guess. Okay, so it should show up at some point. That might have been over the top, but that's, whoa, tricks. We like that. I guess I have to go back and just hopefully have them respawn. I think they all ran away, so they'll respawn at some point. That's gonna be tough. Why did it have to be Kadabra? Gotcha about as wide as an alleyway. Well, the Mega form, or sorry, the Alpha form. So we don't have to really worry too much. Yeah, I really shouldn't have made them run off. But that's what they do. All they want to do is just run and run away. Is that an alpha? It is. Crazy. Bigger bell. Hold on. I'm just gonna run around as we wait for a respawn on that one. Chances are I might not be able to get that, but we'll see. But yeah, least favorite though? Least favorite legendaries. Ooh. You know what? Oh, there's Kadabra. It might actually have to be Dialga and Balgia. But like right next to him, personally, might be Sun Moons. Actually, no. Actually, no. I kind of like those two, Solgaleo and Lunala. Yeah, I kind of like them. So sorry, Dialga and Palkia. It's rough. George, thank you for following. Appreciate that. Also, what's going on? Let's Arceus, you'd be able to sit for a bit and let him respawn, but nah, you're told to wait. Okay, I will get the drop on them. Damn, sniped. Okay, never mind. Battle time. Damn, he was actually walking. Headache. Alright, cool. Now we have to go find the giant thing. That might be a pain in the butt. Alright, time to start scanning. I totally forgot that was the one thing I had. Oh, there it is. Now we have to actually get our way up there. Hold on, I'm on my way. It's just gonna take forever. Excuse me. Hold on. I see chat. Just give me a moment. All right, cool. Hey, can you make that? Hell yeah. All right, time to get out of here. Hey, get me out of this. Also, sorry, George, what's going on? What's your favorite new mega? Mine is Zeraora. Oh yeah, you're right. I haven't seen Zeraora, like, actually, so far. I think it's just because of the fact I need to actually do more DLC stuff. Even though it's just crazy looking Luxray, but Luxray is already cool. Fair enough. I kind of like Delphox's. I think Delphox is actually really dope. Because it's just like riding the broom, but has like 3 other ones, and it's like, whoa. Kind of like that one. Although, may not be my favorite, I just appreciate the fact that Staraptor gets a mega form. Yeah, but personally, if you want my opinion, the only legendary mythical I don't care as much for is those buff genie guys in Gen 5. Oh! Yeah, you know, it's crazy because I kind of like their... I think they're called the mythic forms for them. And they also have like... I forget what they're called, but I get what you mean. There's Landorus, Thundurus, and then... Groundus. No. I forgot what his actual name is, but... You know, the broken meta one? I like those, I think it's Therion, yeah, Therian forms. That makes sense. But yeah, otherwise they're just kind of genies. Oh, but let's not forget about like the one that's exclusive to Legends Arceus. That is kind of crazy as a Therion as well. Yeah. Like, I don't know. If they had much of a point in that region aside from like, hey, you get more legendaries than other generations. Groundus, my beloved. The token female of the genies? I guess so. That one's kind of an interesting one just to have around. Oh, but we're talking about like supplemental legendaries that aren't the box arts. 110% it has to go to Gen 2. For me. Like, it's tough because I like the birds. Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos, like they're cool. But I don't know, it's just like the designs of like the dog / cat Pokemon. They're probably cats. What was it, Raikou, Suicune, Entei? They've always gravitated towards me. Did Gen 3 actually have any? I don't think, no, Gen 3 didn't have any. No, they had the Reggies. They were kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. They were kind of cool. I didn't really like Gen 4s though. Like the Lake Spirits make sense, but typing wise, it's just like, I didn't really like that bit about it. Like UC and like Azelf, fair enough. They're kind of like different like mid-maxers, and then Mesprit's kind of like in between that. But it's tough because they had Darkrai in that game. It's pretty dope. And then, oh yeah, Cresselia's pretty cool. And then 5th gen, I mean, yeah, you had like the roaming ones, the genie ones, and then the Gen 6. Oh, shoot. No, I'm forgetting the Swords of Justice. They were in Gen 5. Yeah. So, yeah, that was weird because like you can imagine like the genies as the trio, but it's actually no, it's the Swords of Justice on that one. And then there's Keldeo. Actually, yeah, they did have a lot of legendaries. And then Gen 6. I don't think Gen 6 had like a trio because it was like probably the smallest roster in the Pokedex out of all the regions. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. And I don't remember what Gen 7 had for a trio. If anything, they had Ultra Beast. So that might have made up for it, but now I kind of want to know. You know what? No, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't really have anything like that. But did they have it for Galar? I think they did. Good question. Oh, for Algid, thank you for the follow. Basket Legion. No, that's actually not quite there. I don't think did Galar have a trio? I guess not. Huh. Yeah, that's weird. And then Paldea has like the 4 somethings of ruin. Yeah, something like that. Sorry about that. The animal forms of Thundurus and Tornadus. Oh, that's what it was. Speaking of Gen 4 goobers, what the hell is the point of like Sky Shaman's ability protecting from the freeze status when I would probably die in the moment an ice cube actually touches it? That's also fair. You know, they were cooking thematically, but like in the grand scheme of the game, maybe not. Maybe that wasn't really the move that they were looking for. Okay, I think we're pretty much solid here. There's not really much I'm looking for. Like, as far as these guys, I think I'm looking primarily for Farfetch and then maybe a poison type, followed by water, and then dragon. I guess also Mimikyu, but Mimikyu's a fairy ghost, right? So, yeah, no. Maybe over here. No, that's a battle zone. I guess bench it. I think they designed some Pokemon back in the day for giggles and stuff like that. Usefulness is secondary to the lore. That's fair. I can respect that. Y'all seen that Pokemon anime? Well, I mean, just the one with Ash, but Gen 4 specifically, where Yuxi actually does the future sight. And what was it? Pokemon Hunter J, I think. She had this like crazy like stealth ship, and it got hit by the future sight, the entire thing, and they fell into a whirlpool on one of the lakes and blew up. And I was like, oh my god. Absolutely wild. To be fair, she didn't really have a redeeming value, her and her team, but like, you know. But like her Salamence is okay, right? Like, or not. Crazy implications. Hey, maybe we'll see them in Pokopia. They're like, well, we were just like at the bottom of the lake. I could barely breathe, but I learned Hydro Pump. It's like, huh? Actually, wait, who's this? Oh, it's the Arceus variant for Scyther's evolution. I could get that one. Not bad. Could get that one. Got a couple of other ones here. Is that Garganical? And then the other form. I guess I never got that. Okay. Is that a dragon? It is a dragon. Also, what's going on? BBQ I see in ghost wormholes. Okay. Alright, got it. I feel like 100% missed that episode back in the day. Nah, that's fine. It all kind of becomes a blur at some point. Which one was this? I kind of want to say it's Basculegion at that point, because like, why would it... That might be where our Mimikyu might be too, so... We'll see, we'll see. But the question is, the more important thing is, do I have time? I kind of don't really have that much time. I kind of want to do one more. Just to make some progress here. But also, maybe we should just kind of build it up so we can actually have the hyperspace survey points. So that's just right here. So yeah, okay. I'll at least do this. Been gathering funky guys from the wormholes lately, shiny or not. Fair enough. Okay, so where am I again? I have to get out of here first and foremost. Hey, where it at? I guess it's up there. But how do we? Elevator, got it. The holovator, excuse me. I'm gonna try my hand at getting a tiny, shiny Capsicid. Okay. All right, let's change out the team one more time. Where are we at again? It's in the 30s. Right here, and then I'll just... Let's see, let's get ready to rumble. Wait, do I not have... I should have more, right? The defense... Oh, it's right here. Sorry. I forget what that one... I think that's Dragolage. Or Dragology? Dragology. Either of these work. I don't know, I kind of like the pronunciation of Dragolage, even though it's absolutely wrong. I know it. Oh, it's not. It's actually Starmie. You know what? I could not see it based off of that. The silhouette. Okay, let's do it. Trick or treat, boy. Actually, I'm not sure if that landed. We'll have to try that one more time. All right, here we go. Keep it up. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. One more, one more, one more. Or maybe two more. Ah, shoot. Okay. You can run, but you cannot hide. You can run, but you cannot hide. Oh, actually, let me... Hey, there we go. I guess we can try to find out if it's probably not another one immediately. Which, I mean, it is what it is. I wish we could, like, manipulate that a little bit more, though. But I think it's already, like, programmed in. Anyway, what's going on? We already got alpha version, so who's, like, stopping me from just getting a tiny one? But also, I don't get the point of some of the animations that they give Mega Starmie. I think it is just to be quirky about it. My friend Gabe actually brought a little bit of insight as to why it might be like that. And I think it might be because of the fact that Starmie is indeed otherworldly, and the way that they lined up the Pokedex is to say that, like, there's always some weird stuff about Starmie where it seems to be trying to look up, it's looking up in the sky and seems to be trying to communicate somewhere. So to kind of hint that it's alien, kind of like Deoxys, but trying to be a little bit more subtle like a Pokemon than that. And so because Megaforms are formed by kind of the bonds between the Pokemon, its ultimate like form is something that imitates more of a human. And it's like, oh, you know, I kind of get that. It's a little freaky with the way it tries to do it, but you know what? All right. Lyman, how's it going? Starmie getting a little quirky at night. Anyway, let's do the scanning. I know it's not what I want it to be. Just show me. Show me. Is it this one? It is, but I don't know what that is actually. Hey, what the hell is that? It really is that. Is that? Huh. I guess we'll find out. I just have to, yeah, let me just do... Let's just make sure we do this right. So make sure we heal over here real quick. Cool. This doesn't really matter, but I'll just go ahead and I'll just drop a solid save here. Doesn't really matter here. We'll have to just use the soft reset otherwise. Lemon, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that. It's a shame that you jumped in at the tail end of the stream, but we're still welcome to have you regardless. I just have to double check and see if... What exactly is this one? It could be good. I don't know if it's... Oh, it's this one right here. Let's see. Anyone will do. Just a quick check. What if it is? What if? Tell me what it is. Latios. Oh shoot. And thus we begin again. Shiny hunting. But I got you. So So from there, we're gonna have to. I guess we're shiny hunting Latios. Crazy. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I guess that's the next thing we're gonna be doing. I thought they spaced it out. So it's like, especially if it's like, if we already got like a legendary, then they wouldn't just give me another one. I thought they really wanted to like pan it out. But okay. I do know what Shiny Latios looks like, so I guess I'll just do a little bit of research as to like what's the appropriate like setup for that one. I do have the donut for it, so it's just a matter of like going through the motions. So okay. I just wish I had done this before I like used up one of the candies. That'd been dope to have them on the team, but okay, we'll work on it. But guys, we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back again with more streams of Pokemon Legends EA. We're doing more shiny hunting and whatnot. Well, actually, maybe we don't really necessarily need to. I think we just kind of like take a breather from that and just play maybe like Fire Red for a little bit. I'm actually just I'm just nugget grinding on this one, to be honest. But yeah, we'll do something for Friday for sure. But yeah, thank you all so much for tuning in on this one. We'll see you guys in the next one. So take care, everybody, and have a good rest of the week. But it's weird now because I'm not waving, but I'm still not done.